Okay, so this is going to be part 2 of the 8-4 notes. Basically, I'm just going to look at what happens when you throw in a variable in the denominator. And it's kind of the same rule. So I'm going to go square root of 3 over square root of 8. But I'm actually going to break this up into square root of 8 and square root of x cubed, just because it's going to be a little bit easier for me to take this one piece at a time. So square root of 4, square root of 2. Square root of 4 is going to be 2. And I still have the square root of 2. X cubed splits up very similar. Square root of x squared and square root of x. The square root of x squared is just going to be x times square root of x. So now I've got 2x square root of 2x. All right, let's put together what's underneath the square root, put together what's outside the square root. So now I've got square root of 3 over 2x times square root of 2x. So now to get rid of that square root in the denominator, I'm going to multiply by square root of 2x over square root of 2x. All right, technically this is my 1. Okay, so what I can do here is this. On the top, if I multiply what's underneath the square root, which I can do, I'm going to get square root of 6x. On the bottom, when I go square root of 2x times square root of 2x, that just is another 2x. Okay, that's like saying, give me the square root of 4x squared. Well, square root of 4 is 2, so it's just x. So it's going to be 2x times 2x. So that's going to be 4x squared. That's all there is to it. All right, number 12, and this might be one you want to pause and try and see if you can do. So then pause it, try it out, see what you can do, and we'll come back and check your answers. All right, so let's see how you did. Square root of 7, like I said, split up, square root of 18, square root of x to the 5th. So square root of 18 can be broken up into square root of 9, square root of 2. So it's going to be 3 square root of 2. X to the 5th actually breaks up to square root of x squared, square root of x squared, square root of x. So that's going to be x times x. So that's going to be 3x squared, square root of 2x. So my fraction now is this, square root of 7 over 3x squared, square root of 2x. So again, square root of 2x, square root of 2x. So that's going to be, I'll rewrite down, square root of 14x over 3x squared times 2x. So that's going to be square root of 14x over 6x cubed. All right. So let me erase this quick. All you're doing is putting in 6 for L here and simplifying it. So 2 pi 6 over 32. Well, 6 over 32 I'm going to simplify first. So divide both the top and bottom by 2. Then I'm going to split this part. So square root of 3 over square root of 16. Square root of 16 is nothing but 4. So I've got 2 pi square root of 3 over 4. Now remember I said before in the previous video that I can't divide what's underneath the square root in the denominator because one's underneath the square root, one's not. But here I've got 2 and 4 both outside the denominator. I can simplify that. That becomes 1/2. So I've got pi square root of 3 times 1 all over 2. There is my simplified answer. All right, so if you got any questions, come talk to me. Otherwise, I'll check your work when you're done.